Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, this is Brother Alan Hensley. As you can see, the reason that there's a glare is because I now have my new glasses, which are pretty cool. Now, the reason for this video, well, to me it's pretty simple. One, first off, that's my new baby. It's my newest hat. I haven't put the registration on it yet. The Scorpion's my newest one on this arm, see it? Now that that's over with. That part's over. Now, second part. Drum roll, please. This has to do with the meeting that is going on right now. Well, I don't know if it's going on right now. But it was going on in the House Judiciary Committee, where they are trying to pass a law to make it illegal, basically, to have white pride. Now, in no way am I racist. I'm just not. However, I believe this. If you can have black pride, Latin pride, Native American pride, Jewish pride, Asian pride, Eskimo pride, whatever pride, Middle Eastern pride, Pakistani pride, Indian pride, Vietnamese pride, whatever. Then it makes sense, or at least it does to me, that we should be able to have white pride. Not that it means that the person's a white supremacist and wants to go out and hurt anybody and everybody who doesn't agree with him. No. Hell no. Further stay from it. But it does mean that that person has pride in being white. Pride in their culture, their community. The very things that we encourage other nationalities, other races to have in themselves. Well, as white people, shouldn't we have the same rights? Shouldn't we have the same ability to have pride in our culture, pride in our race, pride in everything that we've achieved? Because let's face it, if it was not for white people, no internet, no penicillin, no theory of relativity, no theory of gravity, no going to the moon, no space travel, no cars, no industry. And I know you're out there saying, well, the Chinese would have figured it out. They had thousands of years, and they didn't. It took white people getting the idea, hey, how can we get around faster? How can we do more work without huge amounts of effort? The steam engine came about. We started transporting people across vast distances on trains. And by boats. We started getting to places faster by boat because we were using steam on the boats and they were able to travel faster from point A, say London, England, to point B, say America or Caracas or Italy or Monaco or Australia or Vietnam or wherever. Again, white people thought of it. The internet, thought up and developed by white people. Bill Gates is a white man. The founder of Apple, a white man. The guy who invented penicillin was a white man. Yes, African Americans have given us some things. It was an African American who figured out how to transfer and store blood in the form of plasma. So yes, I'll give him that. There was Carver, he discovered uses for peanuts. But that's it that I can think of off the top of my head. That's two. Henry Ford got it in his head. Let's make a car. Made a car. The founders of Harley Davidson and Indian motorcycles were white. They got tired of having to pedal a bicycle everywhere. They said, hey, there's got to be a faster way to get around than a bicycle. And what they do? They figured out that if you take an engine and you make it smaller and you put it on a bike and you put a throttle on it and a chain, you can go. And thus, motorcycles were invented. You know, bicycles was another white people invention of getting around faster and easier. Horses, the horse-drawn carriages, white people again. When you stop and think about it, white people have given a lot to society, contributed a lot. So why shouldn't we be able to take pride in everything that our ancestors have accomplished and contributed to society? Yes, there was a time when there were some bad things done, such as forced slavery and everything. However, slavery was going on and still to this day is going on years before the white man even found out about it overseas. To be precise, in the Middle East. Gee, wonder why that is. You had the Muslims enslaving and selling non-Muslim Africans or non-Muslim Middle Easterners or non-Muslim anything. The Persians were known for slavery. They would go and conquer an area and put everybody that lived there in slavery. These are not falsehoods. These are facts. So, seeing everything that we've contributed to society, including ending slavery in this country, don't you think that white people should be able to take pride in everything that their ancestors have done? Don't you think white people should be able to take pride in their culture and their community without having to worry about going to prison or federal penitentiary? I do. It's simple. Not only does it violate the fact that, not only does it set up a double standard where African Americans can take pride in their country and their culture, and any race other than whites can take pride in their culture, and whites can't, which is a very dangerous double standard if you ask me. But it also, and this is the main important one, this is the biggest one, it is violating the very tenets that our founding fathers, who by the way were white, set down in the Constitution, which made us a democratic republic. Not a country, a republic. They set down that, you know what? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press. These rights shall not be infringed upon by any government, person, business, or outside organization. Kind of makes you think that what they were saying was this: you can run your mouth and not go to prison, not get in trouble. You don't have to worry about walking down the street and saying, gee, that person looks like a soy boy. I don't like soy boys. To your friend or even to yourself. And you don't have to worry about the cops coming and taking you away for a thought crime or a speech crime. Thought crime, speech crime. We're getting into the realm very deeply of 1984 by George Orwell. So please, wake up! Wake up! Wake up, people! Come on! We cannot allow our rights to be stripped away from us. Because once they take away the freedom of speech, the next they will take away will be our right to carry guns. Because when they take away our freedom of speech, now we cannot get the word out there of any other rights they are stripping away. That's when they will then pass laws to strip us of our right to assemble and our right to fucking own weapons, our Second Amendment right, our right to defend ourselves. And when that happens, that's when we will become completely and utterly either socialist, dictatorship, totalitarianism, or communism. Because historically, I have history on my side with this, with the facts. Historically, every country who was with socialist, communist, dictatorship, authoritarianism, totalitarianism, whatever, the first things they've done is villainize a group of people, saying they were the cause of everything, taking away the right to free speech, and it stripped them of their weapons so they couldn't fight back. And as soon as that happened, boom, it was done within months. So, America, we are very much in a war. Right now, it is an information war. But trust me, if the Democrats and extreme leftist groups like BLM, Antifa, Southern Poverty Law Center, and all the others like them have their way, we will be socialist before the next election. And they will achieve that by taking out our duly elected president, Donald J. Trump, either by assassination or through a coup. But more than likely an assassination. When that happens, it will be too late for you to wake up. People like myself and other patriots will either be dead, in prison, or on the run fighting that government, fighting for your rights, fighting so that you and your children can once again be free. Now, I'm going to leave a link at the bottom of this video in the description box that will link up to Red Ice TV. That's where I got this information from. But I will say this, please, America, wake up! To all patriots, to all veterans who truly served, be it in war or peacetime. My fellow veterans, we all took an oath to uphold the Constitution of this country and to defend our country against all invaders or terrorists, foreign and domestic. If we sit back and do nothing, we are violating that sacred oath we took. It is time for us to honor our oath. Not with violence, because I'm not right now calling for violence, but with information. We need to get channels like mine, the Next News Network, Red Ice TV, InfoWars, Millie Weaver, the Kent State Gun Girls channel. We need to get all, and Gun Check. We need to get all these channels out there and share them as much as we can so that the information is out there, so that it reaches more and more people, so that more and more Americans will wake up to the facts. Stop being sheeple. And maybe we can save this country and keep this country great. One of the things that makes it great is the fact that we all have rights. Every single citizen of this country has rights. Every legal citizen has rights that are all protected under the Constitution. Now, the illegals who come here They have no rights under our Constitution because they are not citizens of this nation. But that is another video, and I will not get into it at this point. I will say, this is a wake-up call to all veterans. This is a call to arm ourselves with knowledge, information, and to share that information with others. Douglas Ducote is a very good channel as well. I almost forgot him. Very good channel. Retired Marine Speaks Out is a good channel as well. Please, if you do not believe everything I say, in fact, I beg you, don't just believe what I say, but do your own independent research, and it will prove me correct. If you find something that proves me wrong, let me know that I'm wrong about something. Tell me where you got your information. I will more than gladly read it, research it, and if I'm wrong, I will make a video explaining how whoever it is showed me I was wrong. They showed me the information, and I looked into it, and it changed my mind. But please, wake up. We need to fight legally to keep this country and to keep our democracy and to keep our duly elected officials in office until we, the people, tell them, get out, your time is up. For now, that's all I got on this subject. As always, if you like my video and like what I have to say, then give me a thumbs up. Right here. It's right here. And if you're new to my channel and you want to hear more, then hit the little button right here that says subscribe, and hit the bell icon right next to it so that you get notified of my future videos. And until next time, stay cool, stay positive, and love each other. And always, always love your country, love your community, but don't trust your government. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.